Let's face it, there are many tough questions in life. Like, how do they put the caramel in the caramel bar? And why do I still have a landline connection at home? Well, think about it. Most of us have cell phones which travel everywhere we do, and with the adoption of voice over IP or VoIP, is it time to do away with the landline completely? Skype and MagicJack offer the advantages of a landline with none of the downsides. So why the home phone? Well, it's familiar, it's nostalgic, and it's a real big part of your childhood. The home phone is something we all know and love, even down to the rotary dial, business signal, and tape-based answering machines. It seems like a no-brainer that every household should have one, but that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. It's estimated that 25% of North Americans have already dumped their home phone for the cell, and that number is only going up. There are cheap wireless plans around every single corner. So what is keeping the home phone alive? Well, the first argument is for making long-distance calls. Overseas, international, and sometimes even domestic long-distance calls can make your cell phone bill go through the roof. But as we mentioned, a landline alternative is VoIP. You don't need a contract or even a phone to use it. You just need a Wi-Fi signal to make unlimited calls to anyone, anytime. The next argument is internet access. Do you need to have a landline to get a high-speed ADSL connection? Well, guess what? You don't. You can still get it via a dry loop. Now, a dry loop is a phone line without an active telephone service. There's no dial tone, and its sole purpose is to provide you with high-speed internet. Now, be aware that you may be charged a rental fee for this dry loop connection depending on where you live. And this fee will be on top of what you already pay for your ADSL service. The last argument is 911. Landlines are registered to your physical address, so 911 is able to communicate your immediate location to emergency personnel. So how do you do that with no landline? Well, enter E911 or Enhanced 911, which allows emergency responders to locate your position using your mobile device's GPS. E911 is an additional paid feature that most VoIP providers offer at a low cost. So, is the home phone line dead or alive? Well, there's pros and cons on both sides, but the biggest argument is usually about money. How often do you use that landline, and what is it costing you to maintain compared to your cell phone? That cost is usually in the ballpark of $30 to $50 a month, and over time, that's going to add up to a lot of money. So apologies to Alexander Graham Bell, but with cell phone and VoIP services like Skype, I think it might be time to cut the cord on the home landline.